Hey, what is up, squad? Today we are back with some more Bandmaid documentaries where we're checking out Kumamoto Miku's part 1. So there are 3 parts, so I'm going to be doing 3 separate videos because if I combine them, it's going to be an hour and a half and that seems pretty long. So we'll just do one video at a time here. But yeah, we just checked out the rest of the band members, Kanami, Saiki, Akane, as well as Misa, and they were all great. I enjoyed every part of it, like knowing their personalities that they're like, off live, as well as their backstory of how they grew up and the struggles that they've gone through. But yeah, if you guys want early and uncut reactions, make sure to check out the Patreon, as well as we're also streaming live right now on Twitch. So if you guys want to catch the live streams, make sure to tune in as well. And let's get right into this. Hey. Hey, how are you?
We are in Kumamoto.
You haven't heard of BAND-MAID? Bro, you should start right now. Literally, MPO, my boy here, he's an expert. He'll tell you which one to start with.
Kumamoto, a city located in the prefecture with the same name on the island of Kyushu.
Okay.
This is where Kumamoto Miku was born a few decades ago. Her parents were a remarried couple, and she has a half-brother who's 11 years older from her father's previous marriage.
Okay, so she's
As
got
you
an
can
older brother.
imagine, she was a very active child, much to the dismay of her parents, who struggled to keep an eye on her, as she was the kind of child who snuck out of her house to play or run all around as soon as she was taken to large open spaces.
Okay, so she's a hyperactive child. Okay. Yeah, actually, Fab, I'll give you a recommendation. Like, do you like anime? If you do, you can start with Log Horizon, because they did OP3 for Log Horizon. They also did the Platinum End one. What other anime have they done? I think those are the only 2 I've checked out so far.
She loved to play with boys at games like Chanbara, which is basically sword fighting for kids.
Sword fighting?
Catch insects in the summer, but those little trips and games cost Miku a lot of bumps and bruises.
All right.
Miku was introduced into music very early by her grandmother, who went to an enka karaoke class. When she was around 7 or 8,
Okay.
Miku fell in love with music and singing as she followed her grandmother to local public hall gatherings. At this time,
Oh yeah, I forgot about Zenshu. Hey, Zenshu is for Zen, right? Yeah, I completely forgot about that. It recently just came out. That one's freaking insane.
Miku only knew enka, so that's all she sang.
Okay.
The first song she learned was Jindo Monogatari by Yoshimi Tendo.
Hey. Pretty good.
Her mother
That's crazy
was
good,
worried
man.
that Miku would only be interested in enka, so she asked her to listen to other musical genres and offered her a CD of the idol band Morning Musume.
Alright. Is that what got her hooked?
And so, with time,
Alright.
Miku came to experience and listen to more and more different kinds of music.
That's dope.
In high school, Miku was in the broadcasting club.
Broadcasting club? Is that the club where everyone just does the announcements, right? That's what do you actually even do?
Of course she was. This is the club responsible for those announcements that you hear in the school from time to time, like morning or lunch break news. Back then, Miku's friends were really into bands and took her to live performances of smaller amateur groups covering popular songs. Miku was not that interested in the bands.
She was interested in music?
This experience made her look into more bands to listen to. During her research, she came across Tokyo Jihen, a Japanese rock band formed around the popular singer Sheena Ringo.
Oh, Sheena Ringo. Okay. Wait. That's dope. I love Sheena Ringo. I especially love it when because Otto's covered quite a few of the songs and just made it sound amazing, dude. That's really loud. Yeah. Pause?
Miku was stunned by their sound and finally found the music that she wanted to do.
That's awesome.
It was also during this time that Miku's parents got divorced, and her father totally disappeared from her life. From then on, she had to live with her grandmother. It was a hard time for her and her...
Wait, so none of them held custody? Like, did they just split and then just handed off the child custody to the grandparents? Wait, that's...
her family. But she tried to find a proper high school and think about her future. No time to think about making music for a living, even though this idea was starting to grow in her mind. When she was at university, Miku missed a lot of classes because she was working part-time to earn enough money to participate in multiple auditions in Tokyo. The problem was, she never told her mother about all her travels to the big city. And the more Miku went to Tokyo, the more she wanted to live there. So, in October 2010, on her birthday, Miku presented her I want to live in Tokyo plan to her mother to try and reassure her. This plan was basically to find enough part-time work to pay for her life there, along with vocal training. Miku knew that living in a big city like Tokyo would cost a lot. So
that's true.
She took as many jobs as she could. At one point, she had 3 different jobs.
3 different jobs? Oh my god, that's crazy. Like right now, I'm working 2 different jobs.
Leaving her with just a few hours of sleep per day. She was willing to do anything to realize her dream.
I have flexible hours.
One of her jobs was at a maid cafe in Kumamoto.
So is this how it got started? Is this the origin of the maid outfit?
This is the kind of job that fit her perfectly, as she was very interested in customer service, loved to talk to people, and loved the idea of wearing a cute outfit at work. This particular maid cafe only lasted 6 months, until December 31st, 2010.
It shut down?
It's hard for this kind of business to last in local cities like Kumamoto because of the lack of new customers daily.
That is fair.
With nothing holding her back in Kumamoto and enough money from all her hard work,
she went to Tokyo.
Miku quit university
and
moved to Tokyo to start a new life pursuing her dream of becoming a singer.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. From maid to Bandmaid.
Now that she was living in Tokyo, Miku easily found a part-time job as she had already a lot of experience from her life in Kumamoto.
Does she work at another maid cafe?
Miku discovered the concept of maid cafe in her hometown, so she thought that it would be a good idea to try and work in a maid cafe in Akihabara, the place where maid cafes are the most popular in Japan.
I've never gone to Akihabara. Like, even though I've been to Japan once, that was when I was like a kid, right? And so never got the freedom to come here.
She started to work at the At-Home Cafe in May 2011 under the name Himawari, which means sunflower.
Sunflower, right? Yeah.
This maid cafe was way bigger than the one in Kumamoto.
Looks pretty nice, though.
This one held performances and events where Miku could work on her singing regularly. It was a great experience for her, as she learned a lot about human relations, handling different types of people, and even calming down angry customers arguing with each other.
So that's where she got her like social skills, eh? And that's why she's so outgoing too. That's great.
After all, Miku wanted to do everything to make everyone happy. She also learned a lot from overseas customers and how they perceive maid cafes as a part of the Japanese culture. Miku worked almost a year for At-Home Cafe, but quit in January 2012.
January 2012,
She had a ceremony celebrating her time working there, and there was a lot of messages from regulars and overseas customers. She even wrote a moving message on the blog of the maid cafe.
なんかやっと卒業したんだなって 実感湧いてきました。
Mm-hmm.
なんかじわじわ来るね。イベントにも参加させてもらったり、歌プロにも出させてもらったり、
Competing in the
プロ
song
マイド
projects,
を撮っ
okay.
たり、撮影会したり、錬金だったり、振り返ってみたらいろいろしたな。
Alright,
自
alright.
分がイベントするなんか思ってもなかったけど、まさか卒業するとはね。
That's great, that's great.
あ、書き損ねたんですが、スーツで来てくれたご
Those
主
of you
人様、
masters who came here
あ
in
りがと
suits.
うございました。
What the
私
hell?
僕でした。あと素敵なお花もありがとう。あと
Nice.
チェキの受け取りがまだの方、なるべく早くお絵かきしてドンキに持っていきますので、後
Nice.
日ドンキへお願いします。
What is donkey?
ごめんなさい。いろんなことがあったりしたけど、やっぱり私はアットホーム
Okay.
が大
So
好
is
き
this when
で
she
す。
got scouted?
8ヶ月間
Or
で出会
auditioned?
ったご主人様やお嬢様、メイドさんを絶対に忘れません。
Damn. Back when emojis was not a
80
thing,
だ
eh?
った私が全く秋葉原に行かなくなるなんて到底無理な話なので、きっとまたお会いすることもあるかもしれません。
Hmm.
もしまたどこかで私を見かけたらよろしくお願いします。
Nice, nice, nice.
私にとってこれからがスタートだと思ってます。みんな
That's
が
great.
くれた気持ちを胸に頑張っていきたいと思います。
Okay.
さよならはしないです。
Yep, never say
ありがとうご
goodbyes.
ざいました。頑張ります。ひまわり。
That's great.
The reason why she left was because she'd won the Super Idol audition on
Super
December
Idol audition. Alright.
9th, 2011.
And that's how she got started?
This competition started in the summer of 2011 with 2,600 applicants.
2,600 and she
Their goal
won? That's
was to
crazy.
create a 3-member idol band with the votes of the fans. The Super Idol audition was also broadcast on MXTV on
MXTV,
December 30th,
okay.
2011.
ありがとうございます。野口美香です。すごい、とにかく今頭の中真っ白なんですけど、すごい嬉しいです。
That's great.
今後ユニットとして3人で頑張っていきたいと思いますので、まだ
So my question is, how does she go from this into rock, into the genre,
ま
right?
だなんだろう、未熟なところとかいっぱいあると思うんですけど、一緒に応援していただけたらなと思います。私は熊本から出てきたんですけど、すごい親にもいい報告ができて、アルバイト先のこのメイドさんをしてるんですけど、常連さんも見に来てくれていい報告ができることがすごく嬉しいです。これから頑張っていきます。ありがとうございました。
This contest allowed Miku to join an underground idol band,
Underground
or
idol?
Chika idol in Japanese,
Okay.
named Lil Kumin 3 months
Lil
later, in
Kumin.
March 2012. An underground idol band works with a minor label and will only perform in
Okay,
very
okay.
small areas or events. It's well known that very few underground idol bands can become bigger and join a major label, so the chances for Lil Kumin to get bigger were really small.
Mm,
No pun intended.
that's fair.
The name of the band came from the very short height of the 3 members, and that
How
the
tall are
birth
they?
flower of December 9th, when the result of the audition was announced, was Kumin.
Okay.
Lil Kumin was active until April 13th, 2013,
2013.
when they
okay.
announced they had disbanded during a one-man
Damn.
concert in Shinjuku Orebako due to
One-man
Miku
concert.
and another member quitting the band.
Ah,
About a
okay.
month after the release of the 3rd single called Super Trooper, and their first one-man concert in the same venue. In the
They are 5 foot.
end, Lil Kumin released 3 singles and performed about 100 shows during a year of activities.
100 shows? Okay.
In an interview, Miku confirmed that it was not her thing to sing cute idol songs.
Mm,
She didn't hate it. But
yeah, that's what I'm curious about. Like, I'm surprised she kind of went along with this because I'm pretty sure she didn't say her preference, right?
it was too different from the music she wanted to sing.
All right. Yeah, I would say idol songs aren't really my preference either. Okay.
Back to square one for Miku, who decided to send her resume to Platinum Passport, explaining the kind of music she wanted to do. The company reached back to Miku and scheduled a meeting to talk about her project. Let's imagine an abbreviated form of this conversation.
はじめまして、小鳩ミクと言います。
Okay.
出身は熊本です。地元と秋葉原のメイドカフェで働いていました。オーディションに受かってアイドルグループで活動していたんですが、アイドルではなく歌手になりたく。
I'm surprised, like, Platinum Passport, they just, like, met up with her. She proposed her idea of a rock band dressed up as maids. I'm surprised they approved that, huh? But it must have piqued their interest quite a lot, no?
自分のやりたい音楽性とは違うなって気づいたんです。
バンドとかには興味ないの？
バンドは好きだし、東京事変さんにも憧れています。
Cool
それ
music.
に可愛い音楽よりもかっこいい音楽がやりたいです。
かっこいいぞ。
小鳩はいろいろなバンドを調べて聴いているときに、東京事変に出会って恋に落ちた。バンドメイド日本のエピソードで、群青日和が人生を変えたとまで言っている。この瞬間から小鳩はかっこいい音楽のバンドを聴くようになり、バンドを組むという考えが頭に浮かぶようになった。もしこの曲がなかったら、小鳩はバンドを組むことなど思いつかず、バンドメイドは存在すらしなかっただろう。
あ、でもメイドも好きです。
メイドとバンドを合わせたら面白いね。
じゃあ、混ぜちゃいましょう。
Okay, so it was more like the interviewer that liked the idea. Okay, all right. So it wasn't really her. She just expressed that she liked maids. Okay.
とバンドを合わせたら面白いね。
じゃあ、混ぜちゃいましょう。
On May 29th, 2013,
Remember she won Idol competition. Yeah, maybe that's the company that took that into career. Okay.
Platinum Passport posted an audition announcement for anyone who wanted to join a new rock band performing with maid outfits. They also presented the first version of BAND-MAID's logo.
Okay.
In this post, it was specified they were looking for women between the ages of 15 and 24 who can play guitar, bass, drums, and keyboards while wearing a maid outfit.
Keyboards.
They
were looking for someone for keyboards. Interesting.
Also clarified that the applicants must not be currently under contract with a production company or record label, and must not be planning to debut as a professional. Miku was actively looking for potential members herself and found a young musician posting guitar covers on YouTube and Nico Nico. The name of this guitarist was Konami.
Yeah, we learned about this in her documentary. Crazy.
Miku contacted Konami through the talent agency to present her project. Konami was pretty excited to join BAND-MAID, and the maid outfit was definitely not an issue for her.
Okay.
The next one was Akane on drums.
She got invited by Konami, right? Bro, those double beats. I'm hearing them now, man.
And with that, Akane asked Misa to join her new band.
もらってでベースもいないってなってたので、その時、私専門学校音楽の専門学校行ってたんですけど、で一緒の学校だったベースのミサを誘って。
Okay.
Misa's band had just ended their activity, so the timing was perfect for her, as she wanted to continue playing bass.
It's insane how a coincidence it was.
Originally consisting of 4 members, was ready for its debut. They started rehearsals, but after about a month, felt that something wasn't quite right.
Yeah.
Miku's voice alone didn't fit with this kind of music. And she didn't want to relive what happened with Little Kumin.
Right.
So the idea of bringing in another vocalist to contrast with Miku's voice was raised. A new audition was conducted, inviting everyone managed by the agency who could fit with this project. BAND-MAID members and
they got
management
Psyche.
found the profile of a recently scouted young singer to whom they proposed to audition.
That's great.
She was a model, dancer, singer who came to Tokyo to realize her dream of becoming a professional singer. And her name was Psyche.
Yo, that's groovy.
With their newfound experience gained while recruiting the other members, the management knew that they shouldn't talk about the maid outfit to Psyche if they wanted her to come to the audition.
That's kind of crazy to me, not talking about the maid outfit, man, and leaving it to after she passed.
So,
but then she probably would have rejected, right?
どう思った？メイドの格好でみたいなのは。
メイドですって言われなくて。
言わなかったんです。
今までのこの反応を見て、クルッコは学習したみたいで。
なるほどなるほど。
さいちゃんには言わないで誘おうと思って。
Okay.
可愛い服なんだけどって言われて。
ちょっと可愛い服で、かっこいい曲のバンドをやるんだけど。
That's crazy.
曲だけ聴いてたんで、あ、じゃあまあやってみたいですかねみたいな
感じで。
ので、これはみたいな。今はこれないんですけど、エプロン。最初あって、エプロンってなって。
From this crazy idea of mixing cute outfits with hard rock music,
it's great.
4 talented young ladies joined Miku to form an impossible band whose goal is to dominate the world through music. And this band was called BAND-MAID.
Yo, Renewed, thanks for the follow. Yo. Bro, this shit is fire, man. Love it.
BAND-MAID didn't waste any time after finding enough members, as they started to perform live on July 24th, 2013, before Psyche even joined the band at Otsuka Depot in Tokyo. They continued for 2 more shows before opening for Passport and Silent Siren on October 22nd, 2013 at Shibuya AX with their complete lineup. This was BAND-MAID's first live.
Damn. All right.
This venue could hold 1,500 people, so it was a great opportunity for our newly formed band. BAND-MAID started to be more active on Twitter on July 19th, 2013, to promote concerts and news about the band. Their YouTube channel had been created on October 22nd, 2013, and slowly grew over the years. BAND-MAID also opened an Amiiblo blog that was deleted in 2016 to use the official website that we know today, even though it looked quite different from its current design. The management did a great job regarding the band's promotion in social media.
Yeah, they actually did do a great
job. Trouble standing out and reaching more people. During the first 2 years, most of their concerts were empty. They struggled to build their own fan base, and the future of the band was very
all right, that's actually a funny photo, bro.
Very uncertain. BAND-MAID tried to participate in Battle of the Bands with some other idol bands, but very few people from the audience were actually there for them. So they tried everything to expand their fan base. They promoted their merch every time they could. They took photos and thanked fans for coming to see them. Miku worked in a noodle cafe in Akihabara until 2016. And she also sold tickets by hand. The Noodle Cafe was a service operated by Platinum Passport, where you buy a cup of noodles and you can choose which idol will pour hot water into the cup. Then you will have around 3 minutes to talk with her.
Bro, that is such a weird service, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, like, I'm not gonna lie. Japan has some of like the weirdest jobs, man. Like you like never see this like outside of Japan, right?
Until the noodles are ready.
Bro, I don't even think there's a maid cafe
in
New Zealand.
Shibuya Milky Way. Misa was very unsure about her future in BAND-MAID and talked to the management about quitting.
Okay.
And for this particular concert, the management booked a venue and asked the members to invite at least 100 people.
100 people?
In the end,
okay.
They managed to get around 50 of their friends and acquaintances in the front row.
All right.
It was truly a dark time for BAND-MAID.
That's actually pretty sad to hear, I'm not gonna lie. Like, struggling to get an audience and a fan base. So then I'm assuming it was when, you know, they got their, when Kanami got her song approved, is when they exploded, right?
It was also around that time that they released the MV of Thrill from their first single, Ai to Jonetsu no Matedoru.
And it exploded overseas? Hey. Song's always good, bro. Big hogs.
The song, released in November 2014, was different from what they usually do.
Okay.
And even very different from the main song of this single.
I mean, I don't mind these songs too. They're great as well. But it's different from the rock stuff, right?
Thrill was a success on YouTube.
That's great.
And was very well received during concerts. A few months later,
okay,
on April 5th, 2015, Thrill was uploaded on a Facebook page called J Rock Radio.
Yeah, and that's how
page
they popped off overseas,
introduced
right?
music from Japan, like Visual K or metal bands, to people from overseas. And the video gathered more than 1 million views in 4 days.
That's crazy. 4 days? That's crazy.
Comparison, it took 17 days for the music video of Unleashed to hit 1 million views, and that was the fastest any BAND-MAID video grew.
Damn.
The response of BAND-MAID's social media from overseas fans was huge.
That's great.
So huge that they were afraid that their Twitter account had been hacked. They also opened their Facebook page on April 9th, 2015, following
quick
the
response.
success
That's great.
of Thrill. It literally saved BAND-MAID, as they later learned that management was about to end their contract and that this single was going to be their last.
Oh,
it was also the shock BAND-MAID needed to find their own path and start their world domination. From this moment, the band committed to make harder songs, and 1.5 years later, they played their first concert overseas in Mexico.
Mexico was the first one? All right. Now they're fastest viewers 10? Yeah. Okay, maids in Japan. Alright, what's this next section about?
皆さんこんにちは、ミカです。
Okay.
今日はスペシャルゲストをご紹介します。レディットでアクティブに活動していて、インタビューから MC まで数多くの翻訳をしてきた人です。皆さんきっとご存知の人ですが、声は聞いたことがないと思います。それではご紹介いたします。T シンジさんです。
はじめまして、T シンジです。私がもともと聴いていた音楽はファンクロックやファンクなどで、ハードロックやメタルについてはほとんど知りませんでした。2019年11月に以前から友人に勧められていたベビーメタの曲を YouTube でいくつか聴いたら、サイドバーにバンドメイドのスリルが現れました。そのサムネイルを見た瞬間、これはかっこいいに違いないと直感しました。音を聞く前からギャップのコンセプトが伝わったんです。実際にスリルを聞いて途中までは悪くないなくらいに思っていたら、ミサさんのベースソロでやられました。
I mean, how did I get into BAND-MAID? Because, I mean, I'll be honest, I've listened to 2 BAND-MAID songs, but I was not aware they were from BAND, you know, like the Log Horizon one, right? And then I guess someone commented on one of the Baby Metal videos, I think.
次にダイスを聞いて、ミサさんのベースに完全に心を奪われました。私のようなファンクロックファンにとって、ミサさんのファンキーなベースは答えられない魅力があります。
Alright.
それからバンドメイドの MV を一気に見て、1週間後にはもう CD を注文してライブの予定をチェックしていました。ちょうどその時は東京近辺でライブがなく、次のライブはツアーファイナルのラインキューブ渋谷だったので、すぐにチケットを買いました。また歌詞を見ながら聴くうちに小鳩さんの歌詞の素晴らしさに気づき、小鳩さんの大ファンになりました。小鳩さんの歌詞は内容もいいですが、何よりも音がいいんです。
Yeah, I agree. They're really good. Like, I like the way she inserts herself, like between her and Psyche's vocals, right? Like, I just love that. And also, like, her harmony too is awesome.
日本の曲では英語がよく使われますが、同じメロディーに英語と日本語を当てるのはかなり珍しいです。そして日本語で母音を落として変音節を作るテクニックが素晴らしいです。ここは8音節で歌っていますが、元の日本語は15音節あります。
I don't really know much about the syllables.
同じ年の12月、レディットを見つけてインタビューの英訳があるのを知りましたが、未訳のインタビューもまだまだたくさんありました。自分で英訳したいと思いましたが、私は英語ネイティブではないし、当時は音楽用語も詳しくなかったので、無謀ではないかと思いました。でも、小鳩さんが背中を押してくれたんです。
That's crazy.
もし小鳩さんが私の立場だったら、やれることをやるだろう、自分の想像さえ超えていくだろうと思ったんです。
Okay. So this one's pretty cool indeed.
なので、もし私の翻訳が役に立ったなら、私ではなく、私に勇気をくれた小鳩さんに感謝してください。バンドメイドには人生を変える力があります。
そうですよね。T シンジさん、どうもありがとうございました。そしてバンドメイドさん、小鳩さん、多くの人の人生を素晴らしいものにしてくださり、ありがとうございます。
Wait, that was my first song? Oh yeah, it was. Actually was.
うわ、もう30分近く経っちゃいました。ここでちょっとお休みにして、動画の残りはまた来週見ることにしましょう。次回は作詞家小鳩さんのお話からしようと思います。ではまた次回。バイバイ。
Alright, that was pretty bogs. I'm not gonna lie. Like learning about her working so much and, you know, juggling around, you know, being a maid, going, you know, her passion as a maid as well, influencing her, I guess, music side, which is pretty cool to know. Like starting from a maid cafe at her hometown, then going to Tokyo, work at a maid there, and then winning a super idol competition. Like, damn, that's crazy. Unfortunate about the underground idol thing, but it wasn't her type of music that she wanted to pursue, right? And it somehow worked out. She proposed her idea to Platinum Passport. They suggested, you know, a rock band with maid outfits. I mean, sounds pretty interesting, no? Like, I mean, if I was the guy, I'm like, wait, that actually sounds pretty interesting back then. Like, I'll definitely accept it, eh? But yeah, that was really cool to know. And yeah, it was actually sad to see that they were struggling for so long. And I'm glad that they finally popped off for Facebook. I mean, that was around about the time when Facebook was like super huge, right? 2015. Everyone's using Facebook. And it's great that it popped off and they got their recognition and they blew up and saved themselves from getting disbanded, which is dope. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. We're gonna go check out the next part now on the stream, and I'll catch you guys next time. Laters.